Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you have to know about this video is that I was going to be making it no matter what. No matter what happened, no matter what Micah or anyone else in the event I'm about to cover shot, I was going to make this video. This is an event, a professional golf event, but it is geared towards maximizing creator involvement, maximizing the new wave of entertainers in this golf space, not just focused on, tour chasing professional golfers, but pro golfers who are in this content space in some way. It's an event that makes a lot of content around the event. They did partnerships with Note Boys and Happy Dad for it. So I was going to cover this because I'm the YouTube golf guy, and this is pretty much as close as we get, besides the Myrtle Beach qualifier, to YouTube golf and pro golf marrying. So I was going to make this no matter what. But anyways, we're going to dive right into it. Two quick announcements. Number one, I just moved. I'm in a new place. So part of the reason why I haven't seen a video from me in a while, and why I don't have everything figured out yet. The sound, the space, this is my new office. I have a new office now. I'm not in the closet anymore, thanks to you guys. We got out of the closet. And also, happy 4th of July to all my Americans. I know it's not July 4th, but I figured I'd do my best American impression here. Shop.goodgoodgolf.com. This hat's available right now. Yeah, so let's dive right into it. All right, flipping over here. So the Mickelson National Invitational is the tournament we're talking about. It happened in Calgary, Alberta, which is like, an hour and a half plane ride from me, which is pretty cool. July 3rd to 5th was 3-day event, 90 total players, 54-hole stroke play event. It's sweet. This is, I don't know how many years in a row, but this is the second year I've heard of it. But obviously what we're here to talk about now is the live scoring. So we're just going to jump right into this. I'm not going to spend too much time going over much other than the leaderboard. We did this the last one with the open qualifying. You guys really liked it. So the tournament's actually not over. As you can see, as I'm making this video, it's through 15 with the leaders. We got a tight race here, 10s, a couple 9s, very cool. But none of our YouTube friends are in contention. So all our YouTube friends have already finished the rounds. So we're going to go through and talk about them one by one. So scrolling down the list here, the first YouTuber, golfer, pro golfer YouTuber that pops up is our boy Ben Haddon right here. So we can see all his rounds across the multiple days of competition. Ben finished T at the moment, T42, and again, the event hasn't finished yet, so there's still going to be people coming in. This could jostle a little bit, but Ben finished T42. He finished +6 overall. He shot a 74, a 74, and a 74. So he shot 2 over par 3 days in a row. Listen, for Ben, I think if we look at his scores across these days, it's obviously, I wouldn't say what he's overly capable of. He's proven it in some of his tournament vlogs recently, although he has struggled. He has had a few where he shot under par, made money in tournaments. His most recent tournament vlog was him winning in a tournament, and well, not winning, but making the cut and winning prize money in the event. So, this is a tough course. This is a very long course from what I've heard. I've never played it, but definitely a lot of the players in it were thinking it was tough and hard. But anyways, this is our top tier YouTube golfer, T42. Okay, we're going to scroll down. There's 2 others we're going to talk about. Michael Can right here. He's actually a buddy of mine. He's not really a YouTuber, but he is a content creator local to my area. Now, this is kind of mission critical to our story here. This is a pro golfer who plays in professional events. He's gone to multiple Q schools. He does Monday qualifying. He played on the CPGA Tour. He worked his way up, not through content, but through being a really good professional golf, well, like not PGA Tour level really good, but like local PGA pro. He's a teaching pro level golfer, really good. And I've seen him go out in tournaments many times, shoot multiples under par. He's usually like 1 or 2 under par or 1 or 2 over par, but he's a very solid golfer, plays in a ton of golf events. He went out on the first day, Wednesday, July 3rd, and as you can see right here, he shot an 85. He went on his Instagram story after and said how he didn't even know what happened. That was the worst round of golf he's played in 10 years. He shot an 85. The next day he came out, Thursday, July 4th, #golf, and shot a 3 under 69. So this is going to be really how I really get you guys into this story, because what we're going to go into next, Micah Morris, you're going to have to kind of keep some of these things in your mind, I think, because I'm really not trying to just dump on Micah in this video, but I mean, that's my job. We have to talk about it. So Micah Morris, he finished T69, or is where he is at the moment. Let's go through his first 2 rounds. So Wednesday right here, Micah finished. He had a tough start to the round. He had a bogey, a double bogey, a bogey. Comes with a birdie, a bogey, and then 2 birdies to finish out. 2 over par 36. He had what I believe is a triple bogey here on a par 5. But then look at this, birdie, 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 birdie. 4 birdies to finish. To shoot a 73, 1 over par, tough golf course, respectable. Comes out day number 2, Thursday, Micah Morris, par, bogey, par, 1 over, even par on the front, finished with that birdie. And then on the back, 2 double bogeys, but 2 birdies for a 2 over 74. Again, very respectable score. Like there were a lot of people that were much higher than that. A lot, like, you know, the people sitting +1, +2 were like very much in this tournament until today. The scores were like 4 under was like the leading score. So today was a bit of a shootout. But anyways, 2 very respectable scores. So I saw this and I was fully planning on this video being just like, let's go Micah. Like that's awesome. 2 very good, relatively competitive rounds at a very tough course. So probably very good rounds in general. Like this, I really do think is a very, very tough golf course. And then today happened. Today happened, ladies and gentlemen. This is obviously probably why a lot of you guys clicked on this video. And unfortunately, you know, we got to do what we got to do. We got to talk about it. Friday, July 5th, Micah Moore shot an 87. An 87. Now, I don't remember exactly what he shot in the Myrtle Beach qualifier, but I don't think it was an 87. I think it was slightly better than 87. So anyway, we'll go through, we'll look at what he did here. Started off with par, nice, but then 3 bogeys in a row, and then a quad. This is a par 4. He made a quad on it, followed by a double, and then a birdie to shoot a front 9 44. I don't know when the last time Micah shot a 44 on any 9 holes was. He went into the back 9, bogey, bogey, double bogey, 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 43, 87 total. I mean, listen, what I want you to remember is although Micah shot an 87 on this final day, 73, 74, very tough golf course. Here we have Michael Can, professional golfer, 85 on the first day, 69 on the second. So I don't know. Golf is golf, and if you guys play golf, this happens. Like you can have really crazy days where you're, you know, blowing up and you're just playing awful, and then you have days where you're playing amazing, and like you can go back and forth, right? It's very hard, and it's really only the elite few who you see topping PGA Tour leaderboards consistently that can actually go out and shoot on a par every time they play golf. Like there's not a ton of people on this planet that can really consistently avoid numbers like this. This is also a huge separator between a PGA Tour level golfer and just like a pro golfer. Like a PGA Tour level golfer, I don't, like when was the last time a PGA Tour golfer shot an 87? Like probably, or 85, probably a long time ago. Like a PGA Tour is like worst round. I'm thinking like Billy Horschel at the Players with the 81. Like that's like they're going home and like considering quitting golf. So anyway, bad rounds can happen. Their ceilings are lower. But I think the reality is this course, I guess, is one that can really, really punish you if you're having an off day. Because again, we have this case study here of Michael with the opening round 85 and the second round 69 after. So listen, this is tough. People love when Micah shoots really high scores. It's just, you know, I think he has his crew which really support him no matter what, which should be ideally the entire world, but that's just not how the internet works. The internet is not going to listen to logic and reason. The internet's going to see Micah Morris shot an 87, and Micah Morris's comments for a long time are going to be about shooting an 87. And it's, I know what you guys are going to say, Nate, why you highlight, like, number one, this is my job. I talk about YouTube golf. This is YouTube golfers playing in a pro golf event. The event itself prides itself on making content out of its event, so I'm not going to talk about it. And number two, like, this is public information. It's not like I'm just bringing this out of the dark web for you guys. Like, this is very easily accessible information. So as much as I don't want to sit here and make it sound like we're just making this video because Micah shot a high score, I would have made it anyways. I promise you, I really wanted to come on here and be like, Micah killed it. Honestly, I love Micah, but I can't hide the fact that he shot an 87. But I can say that I do think that this golf course and just golf in general is conducive to that happening every once in a while. It's too bad it happened to him. He was in a really good spot. Like, he was ahead of Ben by a couple shots going into this last day. I mean, he was only 3 over par total. I think Ben was like 4 or 5 over par. So he was beating Ben Haddon, and obviously not so much anymore. So then the last one, Mac Boucher, he's on here. I mean, he's not like he's a pro golfer, but he's not a pro golfer. He does not take himself seriously. 82 on the first day, and then some high 70s rounds to finish off. So tough golf course, 22 over. Mike Morris finishing 18 over T69. And then Snappy Gilmore, it's just kind of, he's a content guy. He's just out there for a good time. 63 over par total. 97, 100, and then he's plus 10 through 11 holes today. So God love him. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on it all in the comments below. I like when events do this. Like, I think we need to have more of these in the community, these Mickelson National Invitational. So, you know, despite, again, I didn't want to just make a video that was going to show Mike in a negative light. I think he did great in the first couple rounds, but I do want to make these videos even if the poll might be a player shot a bad round, because I want more of these things to happen. The more of these types of events that happen, the more our community is going to grow, and ultimately at the end of the day, that's what I want to do, is grow this community. So I love Micah. He had a bad day. It's golf. It happens. He's just a dude. He's a good dude. I hope he doesn't get a ton of hate for this, but listen, We're in the clicks game. We're in the content game. So we had to talk about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.